Have you ever felt your aura? Can you feel your aura? Is that something we're able to do? Oh, the answer is yes. My name is Emily Perrier, and I'm part of the Conscious Collective. And today I wanted to share with you a really simple exercise that I teach children, I teach adults how to feel their energy. Because so many of us think that this is where we end, where our skin is. This is where our body ends. But it's not true. We are so much more than our energy. So I want you to be able to feel your auric field. And we're going to begin by rubbing our hands, okay? Because the truth is, everything is energy. And science has confirmed all of this, which is what I adore. So you can kind of go into the woo about it, or you can get grounded into the biophotons that are being stored all around your body. And that's why with tuning forks, if it makes a certain ting over here, the practitioner will know that something happened on your mother's lineage or something other, and you're still holding that story in your field. But let's get back to feeling our energy, feeling our auric field. So we're rubbing our hands together, and what's happening now? Our hands are getting very hot, okay? Now we're going to hop them together. Let's shake them all. And just start to try and bring your hands together. Do you feel that? Do you feel that density? You might feel a little tingle. Ooh. So I work with energy and play with energy all the time. So this is quite an intense, tingling little feeling. That's why I'm making laughing sounds. If you're not feeling anything, rub those hands together, clap them a few times, and then take them apart. And this is essentially your auric field. You're feeling your energy body, right? And as you work with it, you'll be able to go through different layers. There's 7 layers to our aura. And there'll be times where you don't feel too much. And then you feel another kind of thick band. Ooh, there's one there. And then you might go through it again. And you could do this all around your body. Because we all have tears in our auric field unless we can see energy, unless that protein's been activated in our eye. And we're constantly doing figures of 8s to kind of harmonize our fields and bring them back together. But you can work on this and play with it and experiment with it. And it really is a fun thing to do. And what I love is that anytime I've got an injury, if my knees suddenly something's happened and it's sore all of a sudden, I will just tap the area that's sore and then flip my hand over. So what I'm doing is I am allowing the trace elements of metal in my blood to be used as a weak little magnet. So I can feel this all the way into my toes. I do work with energy a lot. So it's really quite a tickling feeling. And then figure 8 it, bringing it back into harmony. And I've been in the woods walking and my knee has just gone and I've thought, I can't take another step. I don't know what to do. And this has worked. I've done it for about that amount of time, 45 seconds or so, and then been able to walk for another half an hour. And before, when it happened, my immediate thought panicked. I was like, how am I going to get a car into the middle of the woods and carry me out? How am I going to do this? And so we can simply use our energy as medicine. And playing with our energy is such a fun thing to do. And I'll share another experience of when I've used my energy as medicine. I was at the beach and I'd used a new face cream. And all of a sudden, I could just feel this red rash coming up through my neck, up to my face. And it hadn't been long since I'd had a really severe allergic reaction, had to use steroids to calm it all down. And I knew in that moment that it was a new cream on my face. It was the sun, the salt water, and my body had panicked. it went into fight flight mode. And I was carrying things to go back to the hotel from the beach, so I couldn't actually even use my hands. And I knew about the fight flight meridian that runs from the temple all the way behind the ear, the back of the shoulder, off the fourth finger. And so in my mind, you can do this with me. In my mind, I just imagined tracing it. Just imagine tracing it, calming my nervous system, saying, it's fine. It's cream. It's salt. It's sun. Nothing's happening, body. Relax. This is not an attack on my skin. I am safe. And then I also did figure eights in my mind over that area. So I intentionally moved my energy as I'm walking, carrying all these things in 35-degree heat, feeling this flaring up. I just stayed calm, present, focused, and just kept saying to my body, you're fine. This is a little allergic reaction. Relax. Everything is okay. It was a short walk. I got back to the hotel room and I could feel it. I could feel I was more calm and I could feel it receding a little bit. And I looked in the mirror and it was bright red. And then I kept continuing to do this and it just got smaller and smaller and smaller. And after a few minutes, I knew it was doing its thing and I thought the best thing to do is just to distract myself. So I just went off, read a book, and by dinner, it had completely gone. So there's so much that we can do with our minds, that we can do with our hands to work with our energy, our body, our fields. And over the coming weeks, I will be sharing more on this beautiful energy medicine. But I hope you really enjoyed playing with your aura, your auric fields. I'll teach you about energy bowls. We're going to have so much fun. But for now, try it and comment below how you got on. Enjoy. Joyful blessings.